What up, YouTube? It's the only land. Here you guys today with a sneaker unboxing this time. If you saw at the end of my last video, you basically know what's in the box already. So just gonna pretty much get to opening it. This is just extra stuff. I guess I'll open that later. I actually got these shits on Sneakers, the Sneakers app. Pretty sure everybody did. I mean, I think they sold out, but for the most part, seemed like it was a pretty easy cop. Nike Extras. That's the box. I'm gonna assume, because it's got all the space shit on it, and it's got Palmdale, pretty sure that's where he's from, that this is just gonna be a box just for these. See the size tag right there, 11.5 PG3 NASA. Let's open the box. These shits is fire. I don't know what y'all think, but these shits is fire. Alright, let me take this whole shit. This box out the way. So basically this was a collab with Nike, Paul George, and NASA for his signature shoe, the third one. I don't even know what to go through first. Like, there's just a lot going on here. If you know anything about NASA, these are like their colors. So you got the silver, which is I believe for their jumpsuits, and then they have like patches and like extra shit on there. So it's usually like, so you see it like back here, the patch. It's the blue patch. It's got the NASA sign on it, and then it's got red. And then I believe they have orange in the suit also. If I can get a picture of the NASA suit, I'll throw it on there. If not, I think you guys can Google it. You know what I'm talking about. There's kind of a lot going on here. God, just a ton of shit. You got some numbers, 93, 55 too. I think that's a zip code. We're gonna go with that's a zip code. If it's not a zip code, I'll put it on the screen. I don't really know. So here you can see a fast forward on the medial side of the left shoe, and then the opposite, a reverse, a reverse on the medial of the right shoe. I showed you the patch on the left one already. This is the patch for, what is this? Apollo, bro, what does that say? 14? Looks like the patch for Apollo 14 on the right shoe. You got the hang tag, as usual. Remove before flight. I feel like every space themed shoe now by Nike is just gonna come with a hang tag. I personally like them. I know some people don't. I like the hang tag. Any extra accessories I can get, I'm down for it. Ooh, you know what would have been dope? If these shits came with black laces. Yo, black laces on this shit would have been fire. You got the PG logo on the left tongue, and then you got the American flag on the right one. What else am I looking for? People have really been absolutely murdering this thing. The quote he's got on here: "Don't tell me the sky's the limit when there are footprints on the moon." This is an actual quote from somebody. I don't remember what their name is. Stand by. I was gonna Google it. I'm using my phone for this shit. Alright, this wasn't worth it. I don't know what I was thinking looking it up. The quote is from Paul Brandt. What does he have to do with NASA? It seems like absolutely nothing. He's a country music singer. What? if you look at the traction, they said it's for craters on the moon because obviously this is NASA, so they just brought in the moon on that. I don't buy it. Yeah, they could say craters, but if you look at his teammate Westbrook's recent shoe, the Why Not 2.0s, they've got basically the same thing. Now, I haven't had the 2.0s in hand. I might do a review on those. I might not. We'll see about it. But it's basically the same thing. I've seen pictures and videos of the 2.0, and it looks like the circular tubes, whatever you want to call these shits, it looks like that they're protruding a little bit more in the 2.0s. But it's basically the same thing. So I'm sure there was some Nike designer up there who was like, we could just say they're for craters. Put it in the NASA theme. Like I said, what the fuck? Like I said, I don't buy it. Anyways, I didn't have the PG2s. My brother actually did. At the time, I wasn't really balling as much. Not that I wasn't balling as much, but basically I was in a situation for a year where I was balling on a terrible court for a long time, so I didn't find any need to buy new sneakers. So I didn't buy any new sneakers. So I didn't have the PG2, so I can't really compare them. I can just go based off of looks. The PG2, the PG1, they all kind of look alike, if you want to be honest. Visually, they didn't make many changes. People have been saying that the wings keep the containment in the forefoot really well. I don't know. We'll see when I do the testing. Hopefully I don't test these for as long as I tested the last one. As you guys know, it took me damn near 2 months to put out that video. But I'm getting the hang of this a little bit. You got zoom. Yeah. You got zoom in the forefoot for cushioning. I'm not sure if I've ever seen it protruding like this. Besides, what was it? The Jordan. I'm not even gonna try and guess. I'm not putting more stuff on the screen. Maybe I'll put it on the screen. But you know what I'm saying. It's protruding pretty heavily. I really hope that you can feel it in these. If not, whatever. Well, like I said, we'll figure it out during the testing of these shoes. The heel, the cushioning in the heel feels amazing. I don't know how this little, I don't even know what you call this. This tab, this little heel tab, I don't know how this is gonna work. That seems like something that would feel uncomfortable just because it's so angled out. I don't know whose foot or ankle does that. Like it's kind of weird. So we'll figure that out. In regards to materials, this mesh feels really, really weird, like thin. I don't know how well this mesh is gonna last up. It's got like a little, this is like plastic leather, pleather, pleather, I guess. For what purpose, I don't know. At the heel, I mean, it looks cool. What's the purpose of it? In reality, couldn't tell you. You know what I found pretty cool? On the medial side of both of them, they've got a backwards swoosh, however you say it. I think that's pretty dope now that they're doing that. I haven't seen that very often. Who had that recently? I know Travis Scott has them on his ones that are coming out. And I think there was another shoe that literally just released. It's passing my mind that had that as well. What was it? I don't know. You guys have seen the shoes, pretty much gone over everything. So I'm gonna move them to the side. We'll leave them there and we'll open the other package so I can finish this video.
Oh shit. Man, what's going on in packaging today? Like nothing wants to cooperate.
I might honestly return these socks because I'm still kind of pissed off at the socks. So, if you look at the whole collection that dropped, they had they had two shirts, a black and a white shirt. They had like a jumpsuit, which is like absurd. I wasn't paying for that price. And then they had a backpack, which was like $120. I'm not rich, I'm not paying for that backpack. But what got me mad about this is the socks are mainly white. They're white, orange, blue, and then they've got NASA on there. And like, by the way, this is like the cheapest shit. Holy shit, that's cheap. This shit is gonna come off in the wash. They've got the NASA insignia. That's basically gonna come off in the wash. So after they come off, all you're gonna be able to see is white and silver on the back. This shoe isn't even white. Like, it's got like this is the only white part on there. So why didn't they make black socks? All the socks that I've seen were white. What was the point of this? This was dumb. Nike, this was dumb. I got the black shirt at least. I thought the shirt was alright. Nothing crazy. Actually, kind of fuck with the shirt. Looks like they got the other space missions on there as well. Apollo 14. Okay, so the tab was Apollo 14. Apollo 14, 13, 12 on there. What's that? 15? I'm gonna assume 16 and 17. I'll probably put like still shots of the shirt because I'm not really showing it that well. Kinda looking at it for myself. Shirt's not bad. It's kind of fucking huge. I fuck with it. But that's pretty much the end of the YouTube video. Do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe. How do you feel about them? Did you cop them? 2-3 weeks. It's the only land. See you later.